Thanks for joining us on Valley News Live. And we started out crisp with some blue skies, but around that early afternoon hours, the high clouds and eventually low clouds started building in. Now, with temperatures that are above freezing, we have the snowbanks, the wet roads, a lot of moisture in the lower atmosphere evaporating up into that atmosphere. And well, we saw some areas of dense fog right now. The Fergus area seeing some of that 30 degrees. Your reported temperature right now and 32 in Wahpeton, the cool spots. But things warmer in Bemidji at 38 degrees. Grand Forks 34. And look at your neighbors to the north in Langdon and Cavalier. Not far from 40. In fact, Cavalier did enjoy some 40s today. Valley Skycam showing those hazy skies as we look off to the west along Interstate 94. And here's a look at your current conditions at Hector. 34 degrees. Wind is from the southwest at 10 miles per hour. It's 34 as well at Moorheads Airport. Here's the situation as we head into the evening hours. Those clouds moving in from the north caused by a weak cold front that's pushing through, and it's kicking off a few very light showers in northwest Minnesota where you see the dark blues here. There actually may be a few flakes or drops making their way down to the ground, but as the radar shoots up at an angle, because this is a long way from the radar site, this is pretty high up above the ground, so not all of that's likely reaching the ground, but watch for some slippery spots nonetheless. About the only thing going on is in the nation's midsection where our neighbors in Nebraska and Iowa continue to deal with significant flooding, as well as parts of South Dakota. And good news is this storm system here not producing a bunch of real heavy rain over the flooded areas. However, it's unwelcome nonetheless. Here is a look at your hour-by-hour forecast for tonight. The cool front continues to breeze through. That means the chance of showers will drift to the south and east, and only spotty in nature. Temperatures this evening will still be hovering near 30 degrees. Overnight, notice that we get a little chance at a clear patch, but what's going to happen as temperatures fall, our air is moist enough, we'll see some areas of patchy, dense fog once again to start out your Wednesday morning. Temperatures very close to 30 degrees. The other difference tomorrow will be a north wind as opposed to today's southerly component. It'll be 15 miles per hour or so at times where you see the blue arrows as temperatures have a chance to surpass those of today by a couple of degrees. Heading into the evening, it looks quiet, and a few of us will continue to see foggy problems throughout the early half of the day tomorrow. In Fargo, chance of patchy fog, 28 to start. North winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour and a peak temperature very close to 40. And here is the sour taste of winter, either that or winking at the camera, Donna. Thanks for uploading your deer photo near Moorhead. Here's your planning forecast. The warming trend continues in earnest as we get past the first day of spring tomorrow. That occurs at 4:58 Central Time. Hey, the spring-like weather continues right through the end of your work week. Then we have a slight chance of some light precipitation Saturday into Sunday, depending on the models. And we will have some mild temperatures overnight through the weekend, which could mean the flood persists even into the overnight hours. Not the flood, but the melting. Yes. So we'll talk more about those flooding concerns here at the end of the show. But basically, this is about an ideal situation. We're melting off a little during the day, allowing the frost in the ground to warm up as well.
Okay. Thanks, Hutch.
You bet.
And